This is ridiculous. This is a console actively just making a better product. This is capitalism, baby. Okay, this is what Fox News is supposed to love, and they don't like it because it just so happens to be better for the environment. Gamers have been canceled as too woke right now and being recruited into the wokeness. Is it because of a new woke video game that changed the race of some character and it's got everybody in a tussle? Is it due to some new, I don't know, new policy that's been implemented at Xbox that requires everybody to pledge allegiance to like the gay rainbow flag? What is it due to? What is it due to? Well, I can tell you what it's due to. It's due to the fact that Xbox has made it so that their console is more climate conscious by making it so it consumes less energy. It still runs the same, still can run video games perfectly fine, but when the console's off, it will now conserve more energy. And this is also an option you can turn off, by the way. So, console's off and conserves energy more. These guys, Fox News, has a problem with it. They've now made Xbox too woke. Let's listen to them. We got 2 segments to look at.
But we understand what this is. It's not that it's actually going to offset emissions. Okay, the level of reduction is infinitesimal, but they're trying to recruit your kids into climate politics at an earlier age. Make them climate conscious now.
Yeah, I didn't think of that. You're right. They're going after the children.
Of course they are, but
this is so asinine. This is so stupid. They've got so little to complain about that they've reduced themselves to saying that a video game console taking less energy, consuming less energy, becoming a physically better product that relies on less resources to maintain is bad because it takes care of the planet ever so slightly, and therefore that's indoctrination of the people who play the game on a now more climate conscious version. What we need to do is make it so every Xbox is coal powered and it directly pumps coal smoke into the face of grandpa. And if it's not doing it, it's too woke, it's too gay, it's too soy, and too SJW for the masses of the white children, right? This is ridiculous. This is a console actively just making a better product. This is capitalism, baby. Okay, this is what Fox News is supposed to love, and they don't like it because it just so happens to be better for the environment. And that's bad because young people might get the idea that caring about the environment's good. How take this logic to its logical conclusion. I believe that kids should care about the environment, because if the environment goes to garbage, then we're going to lose all of our national parks, all the beauties in Montana. We're going to lose the Grand Canyon. We're going to lose coastline. We're going to have tons of climate refugees. There's a million reasons why the climate is important. The intensification of natural disasters is very bad. Like, there's a million reasons why climate change should be important. And kids are going to be the most affected by it because we're going to be dead before the 5-year-olds and 6-year-olds who are playing Xbox right now, like, you know, come to become adults. And not become adults, but become, like, you know, 50, 60 at the later stage of their life. We're going to see some bad effects from climate change if we do not change course. Many scientists say that it's already too late. We're definitely going to at least feel some of the negative effects. We're already feeling them now. So I think it's fine for them to ever so slightly be more climate conscious because their Xbox conserves energy. But let's take this logic to its logical conclusion. Should we take recycling bins out of public schools because a recycling bin might give a child the impression that we should take care of the environment? Should we only have trash cans in public schools because it might give a kid the idea that the environment should be maintained by the public? That you shouldn't just throw garbage everywhere and make the whole world a giant garbage dump and try to use renewable sources. Just get rid of that. Should we just like ban any education about climate change in public schools because that might give them the impression that, you know, climate change is bad because it's bad? Why is it now that it's better for our kids to waste energy because if they don't, they might get the idea that the earth is worth protecting? It's so ridiculous. Let's watch a larger segment on this. I want to watch this full segment right here about it. I have to.
Tom Shalhoub is here. What's going? Write about something else. Who cares if pickup trucks are too big? And Xbox?
Xbox is. It's not. I mean, it said.
He's right though. Write about something else. Who cares?
Xbox is becoming green aware. So the Xbox itself is programmed to be green aware, not to really be green. So it's kind of like Al Gore. It is aware of the environment, but it's not really doing anything about it.
To be clear, it preserves more energy. When it says green aware, what they're trying to say is we're trying to be more climate conscious in our making of products and how our products function. That's all they're saying.
Not willing to downsize,
right? You're conscious of the environment, but
yeah.
They literally the complaint is that the Xbox is more carbon aware, as in it is trying to consume less energy. Why is that a bad thing? And that is actually doing something.
Going big.
Yeah, the only thing I could see that the Xbox is changing is that it's going to download updates late at night when it's using less power.
Yeah, yes. So why are you complaining about it? It's a minuscule thing. It's a tiny thing they're doing and saying, hey, we're doing this because it'd be better. It's not necessary to waste the power, so let's not waste the power.
But, I mean, if they really wanted to save energy, don't you think maybe a flashing message, hey, you've been playing Xbox too long, you got to get a job, maybe a girlfriend.
Get out of the basement.
Dude, I'm so sick of these people talking down to young people. And I think it's just that Fox News knows that young people hate them, that right-wing arguments are not working for young people, that the arguments that they make to their mostly very elderly audience should basically be, oh, these dumb kids, they should get off the Xbox console. Why, you know, we should turn every Xbox into like Chernobyl too. We need to fuck the environment. That's the base red pill way of doing it. Coal-powered, adrenochrome-powered Xboxes. That's the way of the future. That'd be a true base American Xbox system. I'd let my kids play that video game all day. What did they supposed to even take away from this? It's just dumb kids. Console cares about the environment. That's dumb. They're politicizing the children. I guess that's what we're supposed to take away of it. So silly, man.
Your parents are sick of you?
Yeah.
Call me crazy, but when I have a Ford F-150 truck, and my wife looks
this is how he
way better.
Strawman Dylan using strawman because he knows he can't answer the real argument. What? There's no argument. What's the argument? There is no argument. What do you mean? What's the argument? What is the argument that he made? The argument is you should play less video games. That's the argument? That Xbox should say don't use our product? That's what Xbox should do? By the way, some video game consoles actually do that. So it's not even a good criticism, because I've actually been on video game consoles. I think it was like the Wii, and they would actually be like, hey, maybe you want to take a break? Like, I don't know, go out, get some sunlight. I don't actually see video games do that as well. Video games more likely to do with the video game consoles.
Better looking driving a truck than she does like in anything else.
Oh, yeah.
Am I wrong?
Yeah, and I bet you think you do too, right?
Well, not
when
as
you're
good as she
driving that
does.
truck, you think, I'm
good.
looking pretty good right now.
I feel like my muscles are a little bigger. I sit a little higher, right? It's
But do you have
Americana.
like a king cab? Do you have
I got an extended cab, yeah. But listen, mine's like a 14. That's like old, but I love it. It's a great vehicle.
They don't need to restrict trucks, though. Democrats, they've already done it. I mean, they destroy the economy, and gas prices are so expensive, people stop buying.
The gas prices are stabilizing. They're actively stabilizing right now. You can't even use this argument anymore. And we destroyed the economy. What does that even mean? We are actively adding jobs. We're actively adding jobs. The economy, the GDP is actively recovering. What does that even mean? Destroying the economy. In what way? You can't just claim the economy is destroyed.
The gas guzzlers, so they're kind of fixed the problem on their own.
It's expensive.
They did. Well, the pain's the point. That's why,
Yeah.
ultimately, who was talking about this yesterday? Ted Cruz was. That prices will go back up because they don't want you to buy a bigger truck. But the trucks are so much more fuel efficient than they used to be.
Mine gets like 17 miles to the gallon.
Listen, my mama.
And at $5 a gallon, it was like, don't drive that thing.
My mama.
Just sit in the driveway, but don't turn it on.
My mama, may she rest in peace, Christian woman. If I sent her that article to read,
Dude, look at what this thing has become. It's, wow, Xbox is now going to preserve more energy through an update system during nighttime. It's all it is. And now it's amid the left's green agenda. Green agenda? What's bad about that? You're making it sound like it's menacing. Well, what are we losing by them doing their updates at nighttime? They're actively making their product better. They're actively preserving more energy. What's the problem?
She would have given it.
If I told these guys that you could get more miles per gallon with a car now because of a new development I made, they'd be super excited. Why would that same logic not apply here?
Finger. She loved her big, like, she used to drive an Excursion. She looked like she was driving an ambulance.
All right, Tom, let's...
A big old...
I got to pivot gears on you right now because Ticketmaster executives were at Capitol Hill today facing scrutiny from lawmakers after the...
That's it. They made it. They did a 2 minute and 24-second segment complaining about Xbox making themselves more energy efficient. They have nothing else to complain about. That's it. That's all they have. Okay, got you. Fantastic. They've truly got their stuff in order. Thank you.